The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
How...
The Wisconsin offense will come. Jump around a bit. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Back to throw, it's Hills. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Got his man quickly. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They want to just keep throwing it. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll give it to the back. And he could not get loose on the run. The Badgers want to move quickly. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Hills. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would... gain if he could have squeezed it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots. But it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that is opening up. He's throwing the football 30, 40 times a game.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Wisconsin! The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This offense has a second down play. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Boilermakers are on the move. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of this.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows it. On 1st down, here comes this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He lets it fly. He's got it at the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Badgers will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Badger!
I think you love starting the year off.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Power football with the run.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
This coaching staff...
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything.
Snags it down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Levis.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell.
They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Watkins. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good...
And they got him for the sack. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to get behind the defense. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Touchdown, Badgers. And once he found it. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Using the quick game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Got a lot of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Zings it complete to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Push down for the tackle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Boilermakers are marching down the field. The inside handoff. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they take... Line gets set, 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball is at the 41 as this defense long. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live without it. They've got it at the 49.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team, trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Badgers. And the beatdown has ensued.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early.
Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Purdue! And they... Offense set on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The back goes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. Complete to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He wants to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And he's dragged down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And the pummeling has started. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off to the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking for a deep man. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Badgers! And the stomping. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. in the middle. It's Watkins. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They go to the ground. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with the lone back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Let's not say they cut into the left side of that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Hills. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let it.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And the route is on. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
They're going to throw it again. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Badger.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Well, there was a goal.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now rolling to the left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Meyer. He works his way inside with 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man. Touchdown, Purdue! On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Off play action on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They believe they can run right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Badgers in the hurry-up. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hills. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And the punishment has been extended. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Tries to fool him with the naked bootleg. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. A very efficient. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.